This part of the test will measure your listening ability when it comes to the conversations and lectures in academic settings. You will listen to a recording, and then answer questions about it. You will be able to take notes while listening, and you can listen to the recording only once. The questions must be answered in the presented order. During the exam, you will not be allowed to go back to the previous question. Now listen to the lecture.
Although the idea of renewable energy is one we are all familiar with, the science underlying these energy sources is sometimes disregarded. Let's start with solar power, which is produced by harnessing the sun's rays. Electricity is produced when electrons in a semiconductor material are excited by sunlight impacting on a photovoltaic cell. The photoelectric effect, a key idea in quantum physics, serves as the foundation for this theory. A crucial topic of continuing research is the effectiveness of these cells. Let's look at wind energy next. The kinetic energy of the wind is converted by wind turbines into mechanical energy, which is then converted into electrical energy. We can better comprehend why wind blows faster at higher altitudes, effectively pushing the turbines, thanks to Bernoulli's principle, a concept from fluid dynamics. Predicting wind patterns and maximizing turbine design for maximum energy capture are difficult tasks. On the other hand, hydroelectric power utilizes the potential energy of water that is stored in dams. When discharged, the kinetic energy of this water drives turbines to produce power. The law of conservation of energy is the main physics principle at play here. Geothermal energy uses the thermal energy that is contained in the crust of the earth to generate steam that powers turbines. We take advantage of the natural heat gradient, where temperature rises with depth. Thermodynamics and concepts of heat transmission are used in this process. As we've seen, every renewable energy source is based on a particular set of physical laws. All of them, nevertheless, have one thing in common. They use the Earth's natural processes to create clean, sustainable energy. Let's not overlook the difficulties posed by renewable energy, though. Since the light doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't constantly blow, intermittency problems present a substantial challenge. The distribution and storage of the energy produced by these sources pose additional technological and infrastructure difficulties. While the physics of renewable energy is complex and fascinating, it also necessitates our creative problem solving in order to get over the obstacles it faces and fully achieve its promise. All of them, nevertheless, have one thing in common. They use the Earth's natural processes to create clean, sustainable energy.
Now listen to the conversation between two people.
Listen to a conversation between a student and an employee in the housing office.
Hi, here for your room key.
Actually, no. I got a bill in the mail today.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Some students got a second copy of their housing bills. You can just ignore it if you've already paid.
Yeah, no, actually it's my phone bill. I just got it, and it looks like there were all these calls made during the summer break, and I wasn't even here. I turned in my room key at the end of last term.
Right, but do you remember making arrangements to have your phone service turned off before you left?
Was I supposed to do that?
Yeah, you were.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in the contract.
What contract?
Okay, you had service with the phone company, right?
Sure.
And you got a copy of the contract when you signed up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, well, okay then. It's buried in the details of the contract, in the fine print. And I've got to admit that I might not have noticed it myself, but I've dealt with 2 or 3 other cases like this, and it does state that it's your responsibility to cancel the service.
Really?
I'm afraid so. You might not have seen it, but it's in there.
But I thought that the housing office automatically shuts the service off when the university closes for the summer break.
I'm afraid not. Classes may end for you, but the university doesn't close down. We have a whole summer program of short courses, so it's likely that someone who was enrolled in the summer program was assigned to your old room. And when they plugged the phone in...
The service was already there. Oh, wow. I really made a stupid mistake.
Oh, well, don't be too hard on yourself. And there is a chance we could do something. What was your old room number?
Baker Hall, room 622.
Okay, it looks like someone did stay there over the break. What I can do is contact them and ask them to give us a call. Then we'll explain what happened and we'll give them your contact information.
Okay, but what if you don't get a reply?
Well, I hope that doesn't happen, because if it does, then you're on your own. Again, what it comes down to is this. You signed a contract with the phone company, and there's really not much we can do to help you at this point.
Listen again to part of the conversation, then answer the question.
I got a bill in the mail today.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Some students got a second copy of their housing bills. You can just ignore it if you've already paid.
Yeah, no, actually, it's my phone bill.
Why does the student say this?
Yeah, no, actually, it's my phone bill.